to start by coming to James Cooper from Sky Sports. James.
Hi, Pep. Nice to see you.
Hi.
Congratulations on the new deal and staying in Manchester for a little bit longer. How much potential is there in this football club and this squad of players to achieve even more success than you've already achieved here in Manchester?
I'm not thinking much right now about the titles. It will be good to do what we have done the last 3 years. So I would say it's difficult, but we are thinking and week by week do a good job and game by game, and we'll see at the end what we deserve.
I think you're expecting this question, but it's a question that Manchester City fans want to probably ask you. Does you staying in Manchester mean that Lionel Messi is coming to Manchester?
Leo Messi is a player from Barcelona. And if you ask me my opinion, as a person, I have a huge gratitude what Barcelona has done to me as in the academy as a football player, and after the match, gave me absolutely everything. What I want is finish his career there. That is what I want. I would wish. So I said, I don't know how many times, maybe 1,000 times. So I would like, as a Barcelona fan, Leo finish there, but finish this year the contract. And I don't know what's going to happen in his mind. So and of course, right now he's a Barcelona player, and the transfer market will be in July. So we have an incredible games and targets and achievements to try to achieve, and this is only having in our minds. The rest I cannot say anything else, as always.
I'll ask you something that you do know about, which is the fitness of your players. Sergio Aguero, Fernandinho, Sterling, any of those three players available tomorrow? What's the situation with their injuries, Pep?
Fernandinho is not fit. Have a little bit gastroenteritis, something in his stomach. Sergio training this week, and Raheem today was the first training with the team.
James, thank you. We'll go to PLP. Anita Jones.
Afternoon, Pep, and congratulations on the new contract.
Thank you.
What were the deciding factors that made you want to stay on until the summer of 2023?
For many reasons. One of the main things is my conversations 2 or 3 times with Khaldoon. This was a key point. And after the squad, the city, the club, I would say, the whole organization, the club especially, and especially how the club behave for the fact that in the incredible difficult period of this season, for example, in the furlough, we didn't ask the government, and the government can do the NHS, and especially the club didn't fire one single person for the whole entire club to continue doing his job when it is difficult. Don't reduce the wages for all the workers here in the club, not just the players. Even pay the bonuses they deserve for the last season. For that reason, they show me the club how good they are in many things. And after the conversation with Khaldoon, make the difference. And we decide together to continue 2 more years.
I know a lot of the attention is on your new contract, but it's a big game tomorrow. It's a year to the day since Mourinho was appointed Spurs boss. What do you make of the job he's done so far?
Really good, as always have done in all the clubs.
Okay, and it was a successful international break for a couple of your younger players. Ferran Torres scored a hat-trick against Germany, whilst Phil Foden got his first England goal. How much of their performances influenced your preparation for tomorrow's game against Tottenham?
And Ruben scored 2 goals too. So, yeah, it was nice.
Another one, yeah.
It's nice. They play good with the national teams. I know how important it is for the players play with their own country, the country they love. So, yeah, it's nice. So I think Spain make an incredible performance. And Ferran make a really want to, and I feel I'm so pleased that he's back for the national team and playing at a high level. And yeah, all the players play good.
Thank you, Anita. Next, we go to James Conlon.
Hi, Pep. Just inquiring there about Tottenham at the weekend. Do you think the sort of strengthening of the squad they've done over the summer, do you think there's more depth in their squad now? And does that make them title contenders in your eyes?
Oh, Tottenham.
Yeah.
Yeah, the numbers speak for itself. So they dropped points against Newcastle and West Ham in the last minute. Imagine the situation in the table and 4 more points. So of course they are contenders. So the manager already got what he wants of his teams, and the quality they have is it was always there. So qualify 4 or 5 years in the Champions League and arrive in the final of the Champions League. For there's a team, exceptional team for the last 4 or 5 years since Mauricio Pochettino took over, and yeah, it's a fantastic squad.
Thank you, James. Next, we go to Ian Abrahams. Ian.
Hi, Pep. How are you? Well done on your new contract.
Thank you.
We've just spoken to Jose Mourinho, actually. He's just done his press conference, and he says that compared to last March, when you played each other at Spurs Stadium and Spurs won, you're both much better teams than last March. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, we are. I think we are getting better. Yeah. I don't speak about Tottenham because it's not my concern. Because we recover players in the beginning of the season, we struggle a lot to for lack of condition first, and after we have a lot of problems with the squad now. Except Nathan, except Fernandinho and someone else, the rest is start to come back. So, and for this amount of games until March, the next international break, so we have a lot of games, and that's why it will be important to have everybody fit.
Thank you, Ian. Next, we go to Simon Stone.
Hi, Pep. Most clubs in the world would like you as their manager. Were you at all thinking about going somewhere else, or was Manchester City always the place you wanted to stay?
Yeah. I have just stay here. If just in case we felt, because the decision is not just mine, it's the club as well. We felt it was enough. I would have take a break. But still, what I said when I signed the contract. So still, we have the feeling all together. Still, we have many things to do because the squad still had the feeling that we are comfortable being all together and try to to continue what we have done the previous seasons.
Thank you, Simon. Next, we have Alison Bender.
Hi, Pep. I'd just like to get your views on fans being let back into the stadium, only because the Culture Secretary, Oliver Dowden, spoke about it recently, and he said that he wants to try and get fans back in after the lockdown, so sometime before Christmas. What's your stance on it right now?
I want to listen to science, the doctors. I don't want the politicians. We want the people to come back to the stadiums, of course. But the people go to the restaurants as well, and the cinemas, and the theaters, and the shoppings. The virus is here. People are dying all around the world every day. A lot of people. So until vaccine is not here and is secure. So I don't know. I don't know if government want to take a risk to put people there and contaminate more and more. When we saw the statistics here in UK is rising and rising every day. So. I would like to be followed, or the governments, the politicians be followed for the scientists saying. I think they know exactly, the people who is epidemiologic and know exactly what we have to do.
Thank you, Alison. Fred Caldera.
Fred Caldera.
Hey, Fred. Okay, Fred, you're on mute, I think. We'll go to Kieran Canning.
Hi, Pep.
Hi.
Kieran.
Yep. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hi. You had huge success, obviously, at Barcelona and Bayern Munich, but chose to stay there for only 4 years and 3 years. By committing to another new contract, how much are you looking forward to the challenge of having to rebuild a second title-winning team at Manchester City?
All the managers in the big clubs are here to win the titles. I'm not an exception. So we have done incredible well in 3 years, winning 8 titles. Like looks now how difficult it was. And the target is not winning 8 titles, winning tomorrow. Like always we have done in competition we play. And after we'll see what happened. So we spoke a lot with CEO Chiki, but especially Khaldun these days, and we analyze perfectly what they have done, what we can do, and everybody knows how difficult is everything, and I would say an incredible thank you. I'm so grateful for the opportunity to continue here. The people say thanks for my extended contract. I have to say thank you to the club. They are the reason why I can still here. So. They gave me a lot in these 4 years together, 5 seasons. And we want to continue to trying to do it our best for our people, for ourselves, to do our job the best as possible.
Thank you, Kieran. Fred, let's try you again. I'm just unmuting you now.
Yeah, hi, Pep. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah, lovely. Sorry, just a question outside of Manchester City, if I may. I remember before the international break, we talked about Dominic at Flamengo and how things were difficult for all managers within the season. And days later, he was sacked by the club. I just wanted your view on that, if possible, please.
Well, the decision from Flamengo division, the board, like I know there are many, not just one decide what happened there are many. So I think he made a good job in terms of results. So a new manager, like you cannot train like a pandemic situation, but it's a decision. So I think it was an incredible experience for him. He is so grateful, and the experience to live in Brazil and play the competition, the Libertadores, and now it's time to arrive to agreement with the club and come back and wait another opportunity.